Hello there, welcome back. I'm Davis, and this is episode 8 of the Real Valladolid Career Mode Challenge series. In this episode, the league takes a back seat, and our two-legged Copa del Rey semi-final tie against Valencia takes centre stage. First, we have the small matter of Villarreal at home, team a couple of places ahead of us in the league, but by looking at the standings and the current position in the league, I think we're pretty comfortable for a mid-table spot. I can't imagine Osasuna making up any sort of points difference for us to get any sort of relegation threatening. And regarding European places, we are at least 13 points off reaching that coveted 6th spot. So I can't imagine we'll be aiming for that this season. So without further ado, we get through this home tie against Villarreal, and we'll get into the Valencia game. The team going into the game against Villarreal, 9 changes made altogether from the traditional starting 11. Only Tony Villa at left attacking mid, and Yaquin keep their spots. I've included Caro in the starting 11 today, as although he's been fantastic for us in the Cup so far this season, going into the semi-final and potentially the final, I do want our starting full-strength keeper in that goalkeeper spot for the last remaining games. So I am willing to give Caro the run-out in the league games on the run-up to these fixtures.
Lovely stadium.
Right, fantastic 2-0 victory with the second side out more or less. Also sees us, I hope, go up in the league. I'll check after this game, but here's the big one. It is away first leg. That's not too bad. I think I'd prefer that, having the home fans on our side for the second leg, especially if we do go down to a defeat here. We'll get into the tactics just before this game. Hopefully we can pull something special out. So unfortunately, whilst recording this episode, my audio did mess up, so I have to do a voiceover, which you are hearing now. Hopefully it resolves itself fine, and it doesn't affect the video too much. But just currently we are going through the team. A number of changes made. We have made a change to the formation, playing a 4-2-2 with Greenwood and Plaza up top. It worked very well the last time we played that, and I was hoping that it would replicate that kind of form after winning 4-0 last time out. Ben Arthur playing in that wide attacking mid didn't do too bad there last time. And yeah, full strength side, hoping to get a big victory here. I was very nervous going into this first game. It was I didn't expect to get this far in the cup in the first place, considering our start against Atletico Madrid. But we've made do with what we got, and we're happy to be here, hoping to continue the good run that we're on. The first chance comes to them. Nice little work move. Playing around with it on the edge of our box. Finds the space, gets the shot off. It is a hit and hope shot. Very acute angle. Keeper does well to save it. Pushing it past the right of his post. But first shot on target, or first attempt on goal, goes to Valencia. But then we come up the other end of this pitch. Find good space for Plaza. Makes the shot. Unfortunately, he's unable to put it past the keeper. And they manage to scramble away for a throw-in. Following some nice play, we do find Waldo in the area. He turns and he gets a brilliant shot off and puts it at the near post, past the keeper, and the boys go 1-0 up. Lovely little turn, sells the defender and finds that near post. It's a great finish from number 23, Waldo. And that was it for the first half. Not too many chances of note. We definitely had the better chances overall, coming through Plaza and our goal. We kept their chances to a bare minimum, and it was a very, very good half for us. We didn't make any changes going into half time. I wasn't looking to mess with the formation too much. I was very happy for the way it was going. Ben Arthur and Waldo had done very well up there, and Greenwood and Plaza had been causing problems for the Valencia backline. Get into the second half. A nice early attack down this left hand side from Waldo, cuts inside to find Greenwood, who's unfortunately his shot's tamed straight at the keeper. But we continue our attacks. Lovely little flick ball, fake shot, tries to turn. Plaza's taken out by Mangala, and it is given for a penalty. Fantastic little piece of skill from Plaza there, and he manages to sell Mangala a treat to win us the penalty. Clear pen all day, and up steps our main man. One of the highlights of our season so far, Ben Arthur looking for that top right hand corner. Green times it, in off the bar. Fantastic way to score. Always looks better when they go in off the bar. And Valladolid find ourselves 2-0 up. Very, very promising. Unfortunately though, that is the last we do see of Ben Arthur in this game. Fantastic penalty to finish off his contribution to the match, but we do need to get some fresh legs in there. Ben Arthur making way for Tony Villa on their attacking mid spot, and hopefully we can see out the rest of this game and don't concede another goal to make things uncomfortable. And thankfully we do not. We do manage to get to the end of the game, keep the chances to a minimum for Valencia, no conceded goals, and we go into the second leg very, very confident with a 2-0 victory here. The next leg will be at home, of course, in front of our own fans, so looking very, very promising indeed. Following that fantastic win at Valencia, we do unfortunately have to refocus on La Liga. We've got a game against Granada in 3 days. followed by a game against Espanyol and then Sociedad. It is key that we don't start dropping points against these kind of teams before the next game home to Valencia in the second leg, because we want to be going into the next leg as with the best possible chance of holding on to our 2-0 victory. And I'll show you the highlights and we'll get back to you for the Valencia game.
you with us. Welcome to the Estadio de Anoeta. Martin Tyler here, along with Alan Smith. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Golden opportunity now. That's a great finish for the first goal of the day. He took the chance with absolute precision, Alan.
Wasn't an easy one either, that Martin, but he made it look so.
We can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. So the first goal is 1-0. Mikel Merino. Have a go. They won't be back with this goal.
And that's flown past the keeper before really he could react.
Alright, so we finally made it to the day. Valencia at home, semi-final of the Copa del Rey, second leg, and we come in great form. Two very comprehensive victories, a 3-1 win over Granada, and we romped home 5-0, biggest victory of the season over Espanyol. And unfortunately, a slight stumbling block, a 1-1 draw to Sociedad in the last game out, but we keep the unbeaten streak going. We are 10 games unbeaten now in League and Cup. Our last loss coming over a month and a half ago. 2-0 defeat to Osasuna was the last time a team turned us over. And we come into this home tie against Valencia with a 2-0 advantage. Biggest game of the season so far for us, bar none, and I'm hoping we can go all the way, get into the final, and stop Valencia scoring more than 3 past us today. Once again, exactly the same as the first leg, exact same set out, same starting 11. It worked absolutely fantastically for us last time. 2-0 victory, absolutely dominated the game, and I'm hoping it can work exactly the same as last time. And I'm going to keep the same strategy, and hopefully it brings the goods. Massive game, massive occasion. Didn't expect to get this far, especially in the first season. So I'm hoping we can keep this fine run of form going in front of the home fans as well. An early yellow card for Ben Yedder, not ideal. He has to watch himself for the rest of the match. But first 10 minutes, Valencia passing the ball around very quickly. A lot more attacking already, you could tell from the first game. The biggest thing really is that we can't let them score the first goal. We can't let them score early, the first goal at least. They get one back now in the next 20 minutes, and it gets very, very nervy indeed. It's a great tackle, Salisu. Body on the line, that's what we want. Got a corner, giving away a corner though, unfortunately. Aarons has found Greenwood. The English link up. Steps inside and he's whiffed it. Fluffed his lines. Stuck the ball in Rosed. First real chance for us. Little counter attack down this right hand side, and we're not able to capitalise. Oh, that's not what we wanted. That is not what we wanted at all. early goal in the first half. Bellotti with a header, popping up in the box. He's not the tallest of players, but he's very good in the air. Gets in front, gets in between Salisu and Yaquin, just helps the ball on, finding that back corner. Keeper has no chance. And now things get very nervy indeed. And that is it for the half. Not an ideal half. We did have the one chance through Greenwood. Sky put it high and wide. Unfortunately, we go into the break at 1-0 down. Bellotti header, proving the difference so far, but we are still, as it stands, going through on aggregate score. I'm not going to make any changes early on. I will be monitoring that Ben Arthur's stamina, and he currently is on a yellow card. And when it comes down to it, if it's still 1-0 come the 75th minute, I need players who are willing to put bodies on the line. Might need to take them yellow cards to slow the game up. Silly Sue's a great interception, crucial interception. The attack not helping out the defence though. We're unable to make it stick up the top. Balls just kept coming back into the area. Once again. Nice ball inside. Greenwood. Yes! Come on! That could be the one. Little touch and finish. Near post. It's a great finish from the youngster. And that might do it. Lovely little return ball inside. First touch, brilliant. Takes it away from the defender. Second touch, power, precision. Keeper should be doing better really at his near post, but so many near post goals go in this game. Can't really complain too much. And once again, we're in control of this tie. I am going to make the change. Ben Arthur absolutely knackered out there. He's done a decent job. He's been marked very, very tightly this game. He hasn't been able to produce the kind of magic we've seen this season from him. Waldo, I'm also going to make the change. And I am hesitant to bring Sumare off. He has been well, but I'm going to make the change for Fede. Get some fresh legs into that midfield. Keep us ticking over. Make sure we don't concede another straight away. Sulisu caught out of possession. Found space in the middle of the box, but they're unable to capitalise. Fair day, the fresh legs, making a bombing run into the box. And that is all she wrote. Valladolid into the final of the Copa del Rey, Season 1. Huge result for the boys. And I'm not sure where the Spanish equivalent of Wembley is, or whatever the final is played, but we're going there. And that is against Real Madrid. No, it's currently Real Madrid advantage to Real Madrid with a 2-1 win in the first leg over Barcelona. We'll be keeping an eye on who we're going to be up against for that game. As you can see here, the final is made. We do face Real Madrid in the final of the Copa del Rey. A 2-0 win at the Camp Nou for Real Madrid sees them go through, 4-1 winners on aggregate. And with already a scalp of Real Madrid under our belts, we go in quietly confident that we can maybe make a bit of history here for Valladolid in the first season. Played on the 18th of April. It's a fair way off yet. We're still in March. 1 month left to play the season before that big date. Nestled in between a couple of a tough run of games, to be fair. Starting with Atletico, running into Getafe, who've made some big signings, the likes of Jamie Vardy, Ben Chilwell, and a couple of others. And then the game followed by Sevilla after that, another team top quality up the right end of the table. So that's April looking like a very tricky month for us. But yeah, fantastic episode today. Brilliant results for us. Only dropping points against Real Sociedad and getting a lot of goals on the way. New signing, Mason Greenwood, been absolutely fantastic for us so far. It's a pity he's only on a short loan. I might be interested, depending on how much Man United would want us to pay for him, in bring him on board for the full time come come the August transfer window. But that is all we have time for on this episode, I'm afraid, my guys. It's been a good one. We go into the next episode, couple of lackluster games. We'll get through them. Probably highlight the Atletico and the Getafe game, and then we'll be primed and ready for the Copa del Rey final against Real Madrid. But thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed, leave a like. If you want to stay up to date, see how we get on, see if we do get to the final and get some silverware in our first season for Valladolid, you can subscribe. It is free, no problem at all. I have been Davis. Thank you very much for watching. Good night.